In the shadow of the Mourns, just outside Kate's Bridge, sits Lacken Cottage.
No. Oh, don't look so unhappy. Right. Oh.
It's been over a decade since Steve and Claire bought the once derelict farm and its surrounding land, and in that time they've transformed it into their very own off-grid haven.
We live, well, almost completely off-grid, so we don't have any power, and we grow our own food, and we have water supply here, rainwater. We grow our own fuel. Partly the environmental thing, we sort of want to try and reduce our impact, but partly because we were hoping to get away from having quite as many, just that having to work to live, if you like. At one end, we tried teepee, living in a teepee with a fire in the middle. Kind of, that was quite hardcore.
That was only a couple of days.
Yeah. That was long enough. We lived in a converted horse box for quite a long time. Yeah. That was really simple. So we had very few bills, and it just gave us the time to think and put a bit of money aside and try and work out what to do. And then from there, we went out and so we looked at lots of places across Ireland. We went to Wales and we looked at places, eco villages and things. And then just by chance, we found this place.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what went into kind of renovating it in those first few years.
Claire was expecting our daughter, Lyra. So we had 5 months from getting here to moving in. And we had lots of help. We had loads of help from friends. All our friends came and helped us kind of gut the place and to put it back together.
Yeah.
And Claire's, basically, me and Claire's dad stuck it back together again and completely rebuilt it. And it was just about ready.
Yeah. Plaster was still drying on the walls.
Plaster was still drying, but we had heat and we had light.
And we had water,
We had hot water, ish.
Over the years, Lacken Cottage has grown with the family that calls it home. Will you get enough on a good day to keep it going for?
Yeah. Well, we've batteries, so we can store the power. So we've enough to keep both houses going.
Yeah.
No problem at all. And it gets us right through winter.
Yeah, and your wind turbine?
Yeah, and the wind turbine as well. Again, we found that in someone's shed, and I swapped it for something. As much as anything, it's an experiment.
Yeah.
And then when someone comes and says, "Is this a good idea?" and we can say,
"We love it. We do it."
Yes, it's a good idea, or no, it's not. So we've tried lots of things that weren't such a good idea, and we've tried lots of things that have turned out well. Nothing revolutionary about any of the stuff that we have here. Most of it's been around for donkey's years, but it can make your life easier and cheaper, which is the appeal for a lot of people right now. You've no control over whether bills go up or your standing charge goes up or whatever. The flip side of that is that you're then responsible. If the lights go out, you can't ring NIE. It's your problem.
But sometimes people don't even realise that this house is completely off-grid.
It's not for everyone. But even if you're growing a bit of food,
even a window box or something.
Lots of advantages. There's the sort of mental health advantage of going outside and doing that, or having healthy food, or your kids finding out where their food comes from. There's all those sort of things that go along with it. So this was our lockdown project. It's kind of a design taken from earthships, which are like houses that provide all their own needs. You have rainwater comes off the roof in this end, or you can put dirty water in this end, and the gravel and the plants clean it as it makes its way down, and then it overflows from bed to bed. Eventually, it goes out the far end, or you can, by which time it's clean because it's been filtered through this. Then you can use a little pump, which fills the tank, flushes the loo. Usually plenty of rain. Or say you can put grey water from your sink or your shower or whatever in, and just recycling it. I have this as a place to live. We've never sort of thought, that we would sell it.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes the pressure off slightly. Although I'm not sure
experimental
we could sell it if we
habits as
wanted,
well.
if we wanted to. No.
I think it would be a very special person to come and buy it.
It is warm and cozy, and it doesn't have any oil or gas, and it doesn't have an electricity bill. And yet there's always hot water in the tank, and it kind of looks after you, if you like. So there's no reason, and that's the thing. There's no reason why all the new houses being built in this country couldn't be like that.